I'm sure you've learned a lot of lessons through the COVID pandemic. At least the last 6 months have shown us so much about ourselves, so much about our relationships, so much about our economies, so much about how the world works. A lot of those questions and all of those lessons have exposed what I like to call our foundations, the things that we rely most upon. I want to talk about that for a few moments here on CITAM Church Online, and my name is Reverend Kwame Rubadiri. Jesus told a story. He was asking a very important question to his disciples, and in the 6th chapter of the Gospel according to Luke, he told a very important story, a very graphic story about what life is like and about the importance of good foundations. In Luke chapter 6 from verse 46, we read these words, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and you don't do the things that I say? As for everyone who comes to me and hears my words and puts them into practice, I will show you what they are like. They're like a man building a house who dug down deep and laid the foundation on rock. When the floods came, the torrents struck the house, but could not shake it because it was well built." Now, all of us know the importance of a foundation. Every building has one. Every organization must have one in order to be successful, and certainly every economy must have a good foundation in order for it to grow and to function. What we've discovered a great deal in the course of the 6 months of the pandemic, of the COVID pandemic around the world, is the things that can actually hold together, the things that have a good foundation. We've discovered that lots of families are actually quite dysfunctional. We've discovered that many economies which are service-based are really in trouble because many people have lost jobs and they've lost their sources of income. But we've also discovered that a lot of people who thought they had confidence in God really are not so sure about how life is going to work out. Jesus said in order for us to have a good foundation, we need to dig deep, we need to lay our faith or to build our hope on something that cannot move, something that cannot shake. He likened it to a person who was building on a rock. He said that you had to dig deep. You had to go deep into the ground, deep into the earth, to find that stable footing of something that could not be moved, so that as he began to build, it began to show that he had put his hope on something that was firm and unshakable. One of the things that you and I will quickly discover, or if you've not discovered already, is that your position, your confidence in your life, in the things that you have accomplished for yourself, will go through testing. Everything in the world has gone through testing. Every industry you can think of, every family, every relationship has gone through some level of testing in 2020. It's been a very disruptive year. And as a result, it's shown what you really put your confidence in. Is your confidence in the things that God provides and gives to us as a stable source for us to build our hopes upon? Or is your confidence and your foundation on something that's already shaken, something that's already been taken away? If you take stock of your life this year, if you take stock of what you have always trusted in, from the time maybe you started working or you started studying or you started a family, all those things have been brought into question in 2020. The question is now that you recognize what you have built your life upon, are you ready to go back and do it on the words of our Lord Jesus Christ? Because that's basically what he said. The person who does what Jesus says and builds their life on the word that he has given is the person who's going to stand the test of time. And there will be more tests. They may not come in 2020, but they certainly will come in the future of your life. What have you built your life upon? God bless you.